Hello everyone and welcome to Harv's World for part 2 of my global company tutorial series. I am back on the mod test map. As you can see, I'm kind of set up down here in the middle of the field. I'm only sitting down here because well, this is going to be part of what we're going to cover today. We are covering global company add-ons. I'm going to tackle 3 of them. If there are others that you would like to see, please let me know. I'll be happy to address them at some other time. But I've picked out the 3 that I think most people are likely to use. The first one I want to talk about is very simple, and frankly, it's one of the most helpful mods I've ever installed, at least in my opinion, and that is going to be the add-on icons. What global company add-on icons do for you? Well, in the base game, as you can see, these are plain white icons that are very hard to decipher. In my opinion, they're very hard to decipher unless you memorize exactly what each icon is. However, if we switch over to global company add-on icons, now you can see that we have actual pictures of what these icons are. Now, wheat and barley, they look very similar, but then you start getting into oats, it definitely has its unique picture. Canola, I mean, that looks like canola in the field. Sunflower, soybeans, corn. I mean, does it get any more direct than corn? Potatoes, sugar beets, cotton, sugar cane. They've done a very nice job with these icons. Now, these are just the base game icons. Sometimes if you have mods installed, like say Maize Plus, for example, where additional items are included on this list, they may not have an additional icon, but the base game all do. And most of the time, even the added icons from other mods get included in this also. Got our eggs, wool, milk. I mean, it's a milk carton with a cow on the side of it. How hard was that? But brilliantly done. And we get to grass, hay, and straw. I mean, yes, they're the same icon, but you can tell, just based on their color, which one is which. Yes, it makes a big difference, and I personally find it very helpful. Now, the next one we're going to talk about, we need to go into our global company menu, and that is left control G. And we normally have 4 tabs across the top in global company. Well, now we have 6. That's because I have added on 2 different add-ons that do different things. Now, for example, the first one I'm going to look at is right here. It's got the dollar signs and what looks like fields, and it's the field leasing add-on. What the field leasing add-on does for you gives you information about the fields on your map. Now, if I look at field number 1, I do not own field number 1, 2, 3, 4, or 5, and I can see that these are all free. They are available. All other fields have been sold. So no other fields are available to me, but I do know that 1 through 5 I could purchase if I want to. If I click on field 1, for example, from the menu on the right, I can either buy or lease this field. So I could buy directly from this without having to go into my map. And if I wanted to buy, it's going to give me the same price the map would, $288,288. I'm not going to buy that right now, and I'll tell you why, because I want to show you what leasing does. Now, let's say you need 1 extra crop for something. Say you've got special cattle feed, or you need something for chickens or horses, or whatever your reason is, you just want to get 1 more crop in a field somewhere, but you don't have the money to buy that field. Well, now with this add-on you have the option to lease. So if I lease this, it's telling me I can lease this field for $57,657, and the lease per day is 10% of that. So in order to lease the field, I would have to pay up front almost 58,000 euros in this case, and I would be paying almost 6,000 euros per day. I don't know if that sounds like a good deal to you or not. If you're very short on cash, maybe. So now that I have leased field 1, I can come in and work it to my heart's content. No problem whatsoever. Blah, blah, blah. And even on the map, it would show that I technically own this field right now. It's got my marker there. So that is field leasing. And then, of course, I can go back. I can end the lease at any time for no additional fee. And the last one I want to talk to you about today, this one's actually a brilliant little bit of kit. It's very handy. It's the field calculator add-on. What the field calculator add-on will do for you, I think it's pretty self-explanatory, but there is one little semi-hidden feature you may not know about. The field calculator will tell you how big your field is. Field 1 is 4.83 hectares, how much lime it would take to cover this field, how much fertilizer, how much liquid fertilizer, how much herbicide, how much manure, slurry, and digestate. So if I wanted to do one application on this field, I can look at this and find out exactly how much of each one I'm going to need to make that happen. Now if I select this field 1, highlighted in blue, you'll see down at the bottom a new trigger pops up for seed consume. If I click on that, now I can find out exactly how much seed I need to plant this field for any given crop. We can see if I wanted to plant wheat in this field, I need 2,416 liters. Canola, only 966 liters. Sugar beets, 933 liters. Potatoes, because potatoes are a hassle from from the start of it to the end of it, 1,836 liters. So that's it for part 2 of my tutorial on Global Company, the Global Company add-ons. If you have questions, please leave them in the comments below. Again, if there's something special you'd like to see, please let me know. I'll be happy to make a video, address it, whatever. In fact, this whole series is done by request from one of my subscribers. As always, I very much appreciate you coming along for the ride. And until next time, take care.